In a universe full of characters past their prime, gone for good, or just no, the MCU will beautifully and respectfully mourn the loss of a real-life hero. Between setting up Ironheart on Disney+, Thunderbolts in theaters next year, Black Panther 3 coming soon, and screw it, why not? Black Panther 4, Son of Black Panther. You can't be sure of anything in this life, except for death and Disney sequels. Wakanda Forever. Return to Wakanda, or at least that one street in Wakanda where everything happens. In the wake of Black Panther 1, T'Challa opened up his country to the outside world, but moms put an end to that foolishness real quick. Now this insular nation is under attack from the Talokan in a film that pits black and brown people against each other, while the CIA takes the week off because someone else is doing their jobs for them.
Your olive oil's about to go bad.
Watch Letitia Wright overcome onset injury and online clownery to shine as the new Black Panther, eventually. Before she earns her claws, Shuri has to deal with all of Wakanda's problems herself. The High Council is giving her major lip.
His only crime was intimidation.
She doesn't fit in at school, and her balls keep turning red. She'll lead her people to victory by doing every important job in the country, till she resorts to performance-enhancing drugs and learns her lesson the hard way. Natural purple herb from the earth, all good. Synthetic purple drank from the lab, you're gonna have a bad time. At least mix it with Sprite and a Jolly Rancher. Journey to the only place more moisturized than Wakanda, the literal ocean. The Talokani are just as advanced as the surface world, complete with tactical water balloons. And even without Macklemore, have songs that make you want to drown yourself. Meet their powerful leader, Namor. Tenoch Huerta fills out the role so well, they had to shrink his cojones in post. His only weaknesses are Wakandan ashy technology.
If we could find a way to dry his out, he won't be as strong.
And overworked Marvel effects teams. This noble warrior is fighting to protect his people from invasion. But since he's also the bad guy in a Marvel movie, his methods take things too far. So we can all cheer while the heroes pound his into the sand. Say it with me, Avengers. Status quo. Status quo. Status quo. Status quo. And that's not all, folks. When you act now and watch Wakanda Forever, Marvel will throw in 45 minutes of Phase 5 playsetting at no extra charge. Like human MacGuffin, Riri Williams. She's here purely to get chased around and imprisoned by other characters.
You can come to Wakanda, conscious or unconscious.
In a thankless role that would remind you of America Chavez, if America Chavez had any character development to remember. She made portals or something and liked pizza balls? This marvelous Miss Riri is super quippy.
So y'all stop having Black Panthers when I get kidnapped?
Loves attention.
There's an entire YouTube channel dedicated to sightings of me.
And gives a lot of helmet cam. So you'd think she's being set up to be the next Iron Man.
Oh, he got Iron Man suit!
But Shuri's the one making armor, losing parents, drafting teenagers into war, and having an AI do all the work. So I guess she took the Iron Man job too. Riri's not even the best Riri in their universe.
It's the right shade. 2440, you look good.
Suit up with returning favorites like Okoye in a thrilling episode of Wacky Races. Nakia, who goes undercover as Nakia with glasses. Queen Ramonda, who gives an Oscar-worthy performance mourning her son because practice makes perfect.
This is no place to die.
M'Baku, protector of Wakanda's green screen district. Aneka, and the biggest waste of Michaela Cole since Last Jedi's unidentified tactical officer. Everett Ross, whose ex-wife finds out about the beads he's been hiding up his butt all those years.
What about the beads?
And Valda Fontaine, still a half-baked character no one cares about after 3 MCU appearances. You know, it's a really long movie, but you can take a pee break whenever they try to make Val happen. It's not gonna happen.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
So if you only see one sequel full of beautiful underwater photography about the evils of colonialism from an indigenous perspective, fighting for control of a natural resource that enhances human potential, set among a blue-skinned race who's friends with whales, that introduces the children of the heroes from the first film and brings back some legendary dead warriors, then dang, you got a tough choice in your hands. I guess it depends on how much cry face you want to look at. Not gonna get me to cry, though. Oh, dang it. Starring Princess Leia, Knocked Up, Waiting to Impale, Maya Man, They Hate Us for Our Freemen, Julia Louis Typecast, Mbach in Action, We Have Robert Downey Jr. at Home, What Movies Think a College Dorm Room Looks Like, Blue Meanie, Namor's female counterpart, Namora. Very clever Marvel Comics writers, you did it again. And the incredible restraint to not defect Chadwick Boseman here. Truly the first time Disney's let the dead rest in peace. Catwoman vs. Aquaman.
I think that one day artificial intelligence is going to kill us all.
My AI isn't like the movies, Mother.
Shuri, the threat of AI is like the movies to the audience, but to you it should be way more real. Are you watching The Last of Us? While we try to think of anything bad or funny to say about it, click here to watch the weekly after show over on GameSpot Universe. You'll eat less than you desire and more than you deserve. My voice is bacon for your ears. If the apocalypse comes, beat me.